Hey guys, Renee from Borgin Hunter Thrift here. Another video for you guys. I've been actually thinking about doing this video for a long time. We got scammed. Almost cost me $1,600, plus a $500 item, plus probably some kind of banking fees. I never did this video in the past because I thought it was such a common knowledge that most people know about it that it's kind of a waste of my time. But guess what? It almost happened to us. Luckily, I came back in time. My employees were working. They said they would have checked with me anyway, which I'm sure they would have, because they needed the petty cash in a larger amount. But it's so stupid. Like, I almost lost $1,600. Now let me tell you about this scam. And it's kind of funny that it almost happened to us because we're professionals and it happens. You know, you got a workforce, you got employees, deals happening, stuff gets signed off fast. So it's the basic Craigslist scam. We had this piece of collectible on Craigslist. It's actually furniture. It's a furniture piece. And the lady emailed my employees. It's like, hey, the pictures look great. I'm moving out. I want it. Unfortunately, I'm out of town. You know, so they had a couple of email exchanges. Super friendly, nice. Her name is Barbara. Which is stupid because we both know it's not Barbara. It's probably some guy in Nigeria, okay? Which that's where most of these scams come from. And they said, I'm going to send you a check. My employee gave him the price and the tax. I'm going to send you the check. And I'll have movers pick it up. And here's one of the first telltale signs. A day later, they get a message and they say, guess what? I sent you a check and my secretary made a mistake. Not only did she cut the check for the money that's for the item, but she also put the mover's fee in there. Which on a $500 item, she sent us a check. I don't want to expose the company name. For $21.40. Okay? Here's the label where she said she shipped it from. I added the mover's fee. But don't worry about it. Just go ahead and cash the check. And then once you have the money, take the difference and just give it to the movers. You can pay them directly and I'll settle up with them. No problem, guys. Well, guys, that's a big scam. Another big telltale sign that's a scam. The check what a company got issued for. I don't want to show this, never mind. So it has the company name and it's actually issued from Rancho Cordova, California. The place where the check has been mailed from, her secretary, she said her secretary mailed it, so her secretary is probably going to work at the company, right? Even though she's out of town. But no, that secretary, it got shipped out of Kansas City, Kansas, which it just was there to have really good barbecue. So that's another big telltale sign. The funny thing about this right here is that I actually called this company, and he said, yes, they're checked, all the routing numbers, it's all legit, actually. They're just counterfeit checks, which is a little bit more advanced. Usually they just send you something completely false. And what happens, the way this scam works, you'll put this check on there, the numbers look okay. It'll cash, it's a cashier's check, it usually cashes pretty fast. Sometimes you don't know that it bounces for like 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes even longer than that. Meanwhile, you get out the money, you feel good about it, the bank says check is cleared, you give the $1,600 to the movers, you never see it again.
And they take off with your merchandise.
They take your merchandise, plus you gave them $1,600 cash, and then all of a sudden, 2 or 3 weeks later, you see your account overdrawn by $2,200, or you see a $2,100 chargeback on it. And then you're out $1,600 plus the merchandise. Sometimes those people will try to get aggressive with you. It's a big scam, guys. If you sell an item for $500, especially if you sell on Craigslist, get paid that way where it's verified. Get paid by PayPal. When they want to send you a cashier's check, it's a scam. So I talked to this guy, and he said he's getting 4 to 5 calls a day from different people that get the checks or banks that are trying to verify the checks. And they actually stole his actual information. So this is kind of a short video, but guys, on Craigslist, if somebody's trying to pay you by a check over the mail and they're out of the country or they had a death in the family or there's some BS excuse and they want to send you extra money or any of that stuff, it's a scam. I don't take any sales and checks on Craigslist. I don't take checks in the store. I had a guy get mad at me. He's like, why don't you take checks? I'm like, I don't want to take checks. Checks bounce. I'll take credit cards, and they still can get a charge back. And I'll take cash, and that's it. And if you need to pay by check, and that's the only thing, I'm sorry. I'm just not your store. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't take checks. Now, I take checks with other big businesses I do deals with, and I have relationships with. I'll take business checks and stuff like this. But if you want to buy an item for $90 and you don't have the cash or credit card, I don't need your check. If you have the money in your checking account, use your debit card. So simple as that. And I would never take checks on Craigslist. Even with sometimes with big eBay sales, I'm worried with PayPal. We make sure that we follow everything directly. But like I said, the scam is so simple. It has been around for such a long time. and my employees almost fell for it. Now, they would never give out the $1,600, like I said, without asking me first.
They better not.
Yeah, they were all happy when the check came, and I said, "Oh yeah, we sold that with the check," and I told them that's a scam. And I literally was arguing with them for 5 minutes that it's a scam. And they're like, "No, it's not. We talked to the lady." I'm like, "How did you talk to her?" "Over email." I'm like, "So what? Just because I say something on email means nothing." But that day argued with me for 5 minutes, and they had 2 experienced people in the secondhand business. That's why we did the video right now. Now, if anybody ever listed anything on Craigslist, you probably got those same emails. Sometimes you actually get those emails when eBay people trying to make site deals. Let me know what you think in the comment sections, and hopefully one person gets something out of it and maybe save some money, doesn't get stuck. But it's funny, don't get scammed on Craigslist. We almost did, and we're professionals.